Cancer, I want to gently remind you that what's meant to stay will always find its way back to you. And with that said, I do feel like there's someone's energy keeps circling around you. And you may start to feel it more intensely this week. It could happen over the next couple weeks. You know that they can't quite let go, and you know this because they have done this to you before. They've confirmed it. And this week, these emotions may resurface. A message, a dream, a memory that reminds your person how deep this bond really runs. They're realizing how much you held space for them when no one else did. And for some of you, there will be a breakthrough, maybe a heartfelt check-in, maybe a full confession. But Spirit is saying, let love come to you. If it is real, it'll find you. No chasing needed. So welcome back to my channel and your weekly love reading. I do have the 10 of Pentacles as your overall energy. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. This reading is going to be for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to take a look at who this person is, circling in your energy, what they're feeling, and what Spirit wants you to know about where this is heading. Where's it going this time? Then, as always, I'm going to go through each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces, and look at their thoughts, feelings, intentions, and any potential. So ground yourself, as always, in my readings and set your intentions before we start, and let's get into it. I have the 3 of Wands showing up, and I have the 10 of Pentacles. So this energy here does give me that vibe. It says somebody that feels a deep connection with you, soul energy, soul tribe type of energy. The 10 of Pentacles is ancestral to me. It's you may have been married to this person in a past life. If that's your jam, if you believe in past lives, you may have been married in this life. You may have helped them get through a difficult time during their marriage or during a family situation, right? But there was a lot of investment that happened with this person, and they really valued you. All right. And even at the time, and this is why this energy, feels strong to me, because this doesn't feel like superficial. It feels like it was really deep. Like there was really something that either you or this person, I could have the energy wrong. It could go both ways. All right. But the 3 of Wands is showing here that there's something out there lurking, and there's someone here, they could be at a distance. They may have moved, relocated. Maybe they're traveling right now to see family, or they're traveling with family. And of course, we're in that season right now of families getting together in celebration. So this could even be a good sign that these holidays may be, even Thanksgiving here, especially with that right there, I feel could really be a moment of truth. I know I'm looking at this week, but things are getting started in that. Venus and Scorpio is going to be going on for a little bit. And Mercury retrograde as well, too. All right, so your energy, you feel it. This is you, the 3 of Wands. I mean, you've got to feel this really to feel this reading, all right? It's like you're very intuitive, and you just know, because even when there's silence and you think you've moved on and you're doing your own thing and you're traveling, minding your own business, you get this vibe. You get almost like chills, like, oh, why is this happening again? And some of you may be like, it's just me. I'm always thinking, I know I love this person, but there is something different about this energy of being, no, it's clear. This is somebody else that is coming around. Now, your obstacle or challenge or whatever it is you're up to, I have the 9 of Cups here. All right, so this is what's happened here, with this card here is, the past has taught you to care for yourself. The past has taught you to put yourself first with this 9 of Cups. You have this beautiful energy of gratitude and being satisfied with how things are. And maybe you have gotten to this place. And if you haven't yet, I always like to remind you that this message, these first 2 cards are you, and could be Spirit saying, this is what you need to do. And when you're doing this, maybe you'll start to feel this presence around you, because oftentimes, if it's not major arcana, it's things we're doing that's causing blocks or restricting the outcome from coming in. All right. So when you come to these readings, if you have a lot of major arcana, that says you really don't have to do anything. It's happening. Now, the Nine of Cups is showing something you've been wishing for. You have this Three of Wands. You have this Nine of Cups. You've really been, patient. You've grown a lot. And maybe in the past, you have been the one that was always seeking, searching, chasing, connecting, going to, and helping somebody out. But you've pulled that energy back for whatever reason. And it's showing me here that this energy of the Nine of Cups, because you're more focused on yourself and caring for yourself, that the energies have room to breathe. And it's like, where's Cancer? And now, why can't I feel that clinginess? Why can't I feel? I'm not saying you're clingy, right? We all do this when we're in love, when we're focused on somebody. We're sending energy, and that energy can feel. Another person can feel that as well. And something about you has shifted from not doing that any longer. Maybe you've been just working with magic or knowing how to manifest, and you've really been doing it. All right, so let's see the energy coming towards you. I do see the World card, so we do see somebody certain. I always think, no matter what, when I see the World or the Wheel of Fortune, it's a sort of a circling around, right? Something is still, though, with the World card. It feels like something has finished. You've achieved something. Your person has achieved something. So they have gone full circle, in their life, or they finally finished or completed a lesson in their own life. I'm realizing that, I'm ready for the next chapter in my life. The World card is the actual last card in the major in the tarot. So the major arcana. So it is saying, I've made it. I've made it this far, and I made it home even. And this could be somebody that's traveling, like I said, to you, coming back around. This gives me a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio fixed energy, but it's also Saturnian. So somebody has matured. Time has really helped this person out, has helped both of you out. And it can be Aquarius with this Saturn energy. And or Capricorn. But it also tells me, though, too, it just feels like a major life lesson or a major chapter of somebody's life has finally come to completion. Now, their obstacle, challenge, or what they're up against is Seven of Cups. Do you still think of me? All right, so you can see that their energy, the Seven of Cups, is one of dreaming, one of being in my imagination. And to me, this reminds me and links to the Star card. The Star card has so many meanings, right? But when it comes to manifesting, for me in my readings, I look at the Star card, more Aquarian energy coming through, as what you desire desires you. And that's the magic of how we come into alignment, universal alignment. And spirit, the universe, is always trying to guide you to what it is you want. It is your ego thinking you have to do something to make it happen all the time. And we confuse inspired action with, just action, just having to have, desire, wants. So this is showing me this star energy, and it's the Seven of Cups, where somebody is imagining all the possibilities, thinking about you, wondering if they were foolish, questioning all their choices they've made in the past, questioning what to do next, questioning whether or not this can go somewhere. Now, for some reason, it didn't go somewhere in the past. So this person, it feels to me that they really are a little cautious. You really are one of the most beautiful people ever in my life, is what I see with this card. It's like you are their fantasy. You always were. You got them at love at first sight, or just lust at first sight, whatever it was, instant attraction. All right, so obviously nobody compares to you, right? But it doesn't mean this person's not going to question whether or not, what if this happens again? What if we do this again? What if it's just, I go back and it's the same? What if what I'm feeling is not true? What if I'm lying to myself? What if I'm living in la la land? But also there's so many options here where your person's just like, but, who's always there for me? Who does this to me? Who makes me feel this way? Right? There's just no one compares to you. And that's what's going on with them. And that's why you're feeling their energy. So You know, the next action, the Emperor card, you have Aries. All right. So this is where, when I gave you that, it's just felt that gentle reminder in the beginning that what's meant to stay will always find its way back to you. All right. This is where you don't need to do anything. It looks like your person here stepping up, the Emperor card. Somebody is ready to, be confident, challenge themselves, be the leader, be the one. Maybe they feel like they know they have to be the one. This can't be you coming back to them. They have to be the one to step up and come to you. And the Emperor card, for many of you, this is showing your person stepping up and taking responsibility. And with them being the World card, this shows, I know where I'm at now. I know where and what I need now. I know what I want to build now. And it looks like they want to take responsibility, come in and step up and take action towards you. So that would be your more the feminine energy here, your person coming in as the masculine energy. Now you have Aries energy here as well. Now, what's the purpose of this connection and the future energy outcome? I see the Two of Pentacles for you. So I do feel like this is one of these questions that's building upon flexibility, adapting to one another, compromising, adjusting, making adjustments constantly, and, working together, moving forward and learning how to trust. Now, I can see there's been many obstacles that have occurred. It looks like, something did get started. Anytime you go through an ace and you're at a 2, it seems like something may have been up in the air. There may have been a lot of going back and forth, but the timing was perfect, but the timing wasn't right for you. There's no mistakes. I don't believe there's any mistakes. I believe we have to meet people. We meet them where we're at, but we may get something started, and then we get the ball rolling, and then we do our thing. We do our song and dances and relationships, and we have to, this balancing act, or, figuring things out and working together and allowing things to flow naturally. And it seems like this is teaching you guys how to work together, and you may be completely opposite and really challenge each other to grow. All right. So this relationship for some of you may seem like it's been going on forever, but in the grand scale, in the universal scale, it feels like you're just now getting to step 2. You just finally now made it through that first phase. So how you like that? You guys are like, oh, gee, how many more phases? Well, I think it was Buddha that said, I'm not sure if it was Buddha, so don't quote me, but, karmic lessons will stop when you want them to. And so I guess maybe that's even Taoism, staying in the moment, staying in the present moment, and doing what you truly are called to do in the moment, allowing. All right, so the outcome here, I'm seeing the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel a friendship vibe here. I've been pulling this card a lot in all my readings lately, and this is definitely telling me, we want to rewrite the contract. We want to shake hands. We want to bring a balance to this relationship here. I want to say hello. I want to talk and see where you're at. Your energy has always been so generous to this person, and it looks like this person wants to return the favor, wants to either, show you gratitude for everything that you've done. So even if it's just a simple, hello. I was going to start singing Lionel Richie there, but, and how are you? I just want to see what's up. You all have free will. You do what you want with the energy that might be coming towards you. All right, so let's take a look at Aries through Pisces. So this is where you need to really ground in, focus on your person, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever you feel called to. If you know your astrology, you know that you can, play around, do what you can, but not everything's going to connect. So don't pick more than, I always advise, do not pick too many or more than one for a person, because you're not going to get Aries matching with Sag if you're a Sag and they're an Aries. And then I get down to Sages and it says something totally different. It's not always going to work that way. So really set your intention. And if you stick around, I will pull a yes, no at the end. All right. So let's see. We'll get any hidden truths. We're definitely going to see if they're taking action towards you. This will give me more of a kind of vibe of what's lurking, what they are trying to accomplish here. All right. So you have Aries. The Strength card, very strong bond with you and Aries, very attracted to you. All right, but there is a strong attachment here that you feel. So a lot of pride there with Aries, right? The Devil and the Strength. It could be overbearing, overpowering. Aries may feel they may be overbearing or have been. This could indicate a very strong bond towards you. They're being pulled towards you. So it looks like the Chariot card. This could have been very unhealthy in the past, or there was just a lot of Aries maybe lost their control, maybe they intense emotions, they pulled away. There could have been a number of things that could have happened between you and an Aries. But the Chariot card is showing their intentions towards you, which is your energy being really pulled. Spirit's really pulling them to overcome whatever addiction they may have, whatever pride or ego. They might be going through an ego death right now. And so it's really strong major arcana showing up here, all three. So, the universe is doing their thing. Aries coming around, realizing how strong this bond is. All right. And I am getting, so there could have been another woman. There could have been cheating. They're realizing what they lost now. Their hidden truth. There's some shame here. If it's not seduction or if it's not hidden truth, it's definitely seduction. But so they've been hiding their feelings from you. All right. They feel like you're their soulmate. We have Taurus, 7 of Wands. The World cards. Look at that synchronicity and the Ace of Wands. All right, so they've been holding back. A Taurus has been holding back, but they are ready to speak up. All right, they're ready to speak up and communicate. We're seeing the ripe time here, washing away sorrow. So they may really, you guys just may have a very happy moment, a lot of celebration coming in with you and a Taurus. I'm seeing manifestations of seeds planted. You didn't see my tears. I did not let you see. They acted hard ass, right? And you didn't see it, but they are missing you. I love you. Look at this. All right, no one compares. This reading's beautiful. Gemini, we have 6 of Cups. Gemini all up in their feels. 9 of Swords, right? They have lots of, regret or shame, or the pain that they've caused is really weighing on them. They want to put the past in the past. They're hoping you can, maybe asking for forgiveness. It looks like they want to build roots with you, build a solid foundation, really be responsible here. Their hidden truth, I couldn't tell you face to face, or I know I hurt you. I know I did so, I have regrets, bottom line. All right, I find you incredibly attractive. So again, no one compares to you. Cancer, you have the Queen of Pentacles, self-loving on yourself, taking care of yourself, being independent. Maybe some of you have worked on your wealth, your health, just your self-worth in general. And I'm seeing Page of Cups. So you have even another Cancer here thinking about you, the 5 of Swords, really wanting to clear something up with you. All right, reconcile. I'm getting your guides are helping you all as well. There's really nothing you need to do. When to take action. You'll be nudged. I wish we could go back. So you have a Cancer that's being very nostalgic and wanting to go back to the start here. All right. I wish I could take it back. I mean, a double whammy here. Leo, I see the Empress and 4 Cups and the 8 of Cups. They never told you how beautiful you were. You helped them grow. A Leo, the Empress card, they know how much you cared and how much you nurtured them. All right, they got stuck in their ways. They ran from this. They know they run. They hide from their problems. They hide from their feelings, right? The 4 Cups, they just didn't see the gift you were giving them at the time, all right? And so they walked away. And now there's regret, all right? And I have Square energy. They're feeling a lot of pressure on them to confront this, but they have created a lot of resistance and they need to work on themselves. They need to figure it out. I do get this energy with the Empress that, this could be something with a Leo that might take some time, but I do feel like you will confront it eventually. Maybe some of you, I don't want to put any restrictions on it, but it looks like somebody's still trying to avoid or ignore what you've given them. All right, but I never want to feel that way again. All right, so maybe you will. All right, so let me take that back. Maybe you will get that apology because it does look like they don't like being without you. All right, and a twin flame energy for Leo. So you are dealing with kind of a runner energy, someone who might even be dealing with depression. Virgo, 5 of Wands, the Lovers card, and the Hermit card. So there was another lover maybe. They're in love with you, though. The Hermit card, there's been some distance, very quiet. They may have caused some conflict. There was some jealousy going on. Maybe one of you had a relationship, or, even if there was no third party, let me take that out of the equation. The Lovers card, the Hermit, and the 5 of Wands can say there was a lot of triggering and arguing and conflicts and fighting and jealousy between you and a Virgo. All right, and I am seeing, though, you are so close, though, so some tweaking needs to be done. Final phase before completion, before you guys come together. So you may be feeling their energy around you. I can still see you standing there. So they have not let go of whatever's happened or the last thing that happened. And I gave into temptation. So it's weighing. So I am seeing that Lovers card. Libra is all about you. Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. They feel like they really may have lost you. Bottom line. So Libra here, look at this. They are feeling lonely without you. All right, the 9 of Wands. They don't want to give up, though. So it looks like they've been working on themselves. I pulled 2 of those for some reason. So it looks like they've been, or they're noticing that you've put work in. You've been taking care of your health, your fitness, your daily routine. They may have been doing the same thing, and it looks like they don't want to give up on this connection. I want to tell you so much, and I'm just not ready. All right. So it seems like there's still a little setback here with your Libra. Scorpio, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the Fool card. So Scorpio may feel like you're moving on from them, and now they're starting to feel you disappearing. And now they're really feeling let down, like they let themselves down. I see challenges. They may finally take action. It looks like they've been doing the work, and the momentum may start to pick up between you and a Scorpio. Their hidden truth: I lied to you. And I still have some growing to do. So there you go. All right. Sagittarius, 2 of Pentacles. There's that 2 of Pentacles there. King of Swords. So they've been contemplating. And there's that Star card. All right, so some of you, it's a big win for Sagittarius. 2 of Pentacles, it's up in the air. You got them as the King of Swords, though. So they are really starting to see the bigger picture. They're really looking at the truth. They're looking at the next chapter in their life. That is that World card. That is that open doorway. Where's things going? There's the Star card. You guys desiring the same thing. And as long as you guys are still in each other's energy, this is not finished, right? This is going to take another step. I have Cancer energy. All right, you're their home. You're very moody, though. I'm going to throw that out at you because I know some Cancers that'll be like, very defensive, right? I love you, Cancers. All right, but I am seeing they're all about you. They're all in your energy. All right, let's see. I don't want to let you go. Of course not, right? Our story isn't over yet. Cancer. All right, Capricorn. 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and 2 of Swords. All right, it looks like Capricorn's ready. It looks like Capricorn's on, like they know they just got to do it. All right, there's been too much silence. There might even be just no contact for some of you, but they're about to break it. All right, so Capricorn, South Node. All right, so lessons not learned, or maybe, you guys just have unfinished business, right? So this can be very karmic between you and a Capricorn. I want you back. And I am intimidated by you, though, because you aren't afraid to hold back. You must be doing, like I said, that 9 of Cups, a lot of working on yourself, and, you stand your ground. Aquarius, the High Priestess, 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so you know it. They know it. They're getting ready to reach out. This looks like an Aquarius here really falling in love with you, is in love with you. You have their heart. I see taking charge, being bold, and taking action. So things could move really quickly between you and an Aquarius. I see we're more alike than I admit. So you see your Aquarius is starting to see the bond, feel the bond between the 2 of you, and they recognize. All right. I feel like I'm not good enough for you, though. Pisces, we see the Death card. We see the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it looks like a Pisces here about to break on through to the other side. Six of Wands, returning, recognizing, telling you, you know, appreciating you, all right? So you may finally get that appreciation that you've been seeking with a Pisces, right? And a new fresh start with them too. Let's see, I have the 12th house Pisces energy. So they've learned some karma. They maybe forgiveness is coming in. They're starting to see their truths, really spiritually connected. They could have gone through an ego death. All right. I pulled away in the past because I was overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. I trusted you. All right. So if something has happened that broke the trust, you may have broke, you know, but this to me feels more like you're the only one I can trust. All right, so let's see. Yes or no for my Cancers banners. Yes, no. All right. Meditate on your question. Oops, this fell out. Look at this. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Look at this. What card is this? It's the Nine of Cups. It's the Nine of Cups that came out for you too. So there's double confirmation here for some of you. I have Pisces energy. I have a yes. I have Jupiter energy. Jupiter is going retrograde in your sign right now. So we're going within. We're revisiting the past. So go within and trust in your intuition as well too. And it's teaching. You know, Jupiter teaches. So I'm seeing fulfillment. Something that maybe you've been waiting for is coming back around, coming in finally. That could be it. That could be definitely it. So Nine of Cups, rewards coming in for you. All right, coming back to you. I love you guys. Please hype, like, subscribe. You guys have helped my channel so much. My channel has grown and the support is overwhelming. You guys are amazing. And until the next time I see you, please take care.